A blessed day, viewers and subscribers. Welcome to the boss with another video. Alright, so I put out a story the other day with a Canadian man from Jamaica, Mr. Harris, lost his life. And the sister did a complaint how the wife pulled the plug on him and make him, just gone. She never wait. So anyway, the daughter now of the deceased, she said she want to call and talk to me because right now the wife I give her some problem because they make communication and then plan for keep a ceremony in Canada for her husband, and then now she go give her the okay for she to get the body to bring to Jamaica so the father and mother can bury them son right beside their grandfather. Because him and the grandfather did close. So that was his wish, his death wish, to go back to Jamaica and bury beside his loved one. But the wife allegedly have different plan. Alright, so bear in mind, all of these statements and views are from the late Mr. Harris' daughter. MIXUP boss now have no control over it, so I put out a disclaimer. Alright, so in my case, it's alleged, and with she said, I saw you go. So I'm going to put that out there. Alright, so I'm going to listen what she has said. Listen to her part of the story, guys, because she's frustrated, and she said her family them feel upset about it, and she just want to clear the air about her dad and certain things. So we give her the platform and she talk. Everybody have a voice. If the wife even want to hear it and talk to her, I have no problem. But anyway, tell me what you think. I could listen. Yeah, man, you can't talk now. Let me talk on record. You come here for this somewhere quiet. So go and do your thing now, right? So introduce yourself. Because you say you not hide nothing. You want everybody to know your frustration and how you feel as the... What's your father's name again?
Kevin Harris.
Kevin Harris. That is deceased from Canada, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So what are the latest? Because your auntie did come out and talk already and something. So what are the latest? In Berry already?
No. All right. So his funeral is set for, I guess, December 1st. Mm-hmm. But before all of that, it's just like we had an agreement, right? Mm-hmm. This lady, such a woman, she called me November 5th. And that's when she called me and tell me, like, you girls have to come now. So I'm like, come where? She's like, you girls have to come now because your dad's not doing good. So I'm like, what happened to daddy? Your dad's in the hospital. I found your dad unresponsive. Like, she's not even answering me straight clearly. Like, start one bag of shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay. So I tell her I'm going to call my mother. Then I'm going to call my sister. Mm-hmm. When I call my mom, I just start ball. I turn idiot. Mm-hmm. So she asked me what's wrong. I met her, like, I said, woman, call me. And she told me, say, such and such happened to daddy. Mm-hmm. So my mother told me, say, don't call my sister because she's at work. Mm-hmm. Too late. Mary sent text message. She told idiot and start all her damn self. And she left work. Later on, called me, like, how am I doing? Take my time, like, don't rush for come. Right? Mm-hmm. That's when I said to myself, like, no. I took my kids out of school. I already called the school, we're in the U.S., but we're going to Canada. Mm. Like the same time she called. I don't know if she called with an impression to think like, she had to drop news like that, mm-hmm. and we weren't going to come. Because remind her, Daddy haven't seen me in years. Mm-hmm. Daddy haven't seen me since he married this woman. Mm-hmm. And we're citizens. We can go across the border as much as we please, but for certain reasons, we just never go nowhere because of such people. Mm-hmm. But we went. The whole time we're going there, though, she kept communicating, like, let me know when you guys get there, blah, blah, blah. Me and my dumb self sending my ETA, like, okay, I'm going to get there in like 4 hours, mm-hmm. 2 hours. Mm-hmm. Just to send out everything. Just to find out this lady was never in the hospital with daddy. Because my auntie basically told me, like, when she had tell her, like, she wants to see her brother, she's like, when she gets back to the hospital, I was under the impression, like, she did it by himself from morning. Mm. That was not the case. She can't tell me whatever. But we get there. I got to the hospital. I went to go see my dad first because my sister didn't care. The kids were sleeping. But I went in. When I went in, she's smiling, hi, blah, blah, blah. This is the first time this lady has seen me since she married my father. Mm-hmm. So I see my dad, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, daddy, like, what happened to you? And then I had questions for the doctors. When I had questions for the doctors, like, that's when she kind of paused, like she was leaving. But, she wanted to hear me ask them, say, because when I asked her questions, like, what happened to him, what this, what that, like, she couldn't give me a clear answer. She's like, I don't know, just ask the doctor. Mm-hmm. So when I started asking the doctor the right questions, like, she sit down there and wait, and I listen. Mm-hmm. And there's their answer, and that's when she's sitting there, like, you want to sit down there to listen what me ask him, say. Mm. But our doctor told me, say, they're going to go home because her mom been there since 5 a.m. I know, like, 2 o'clock in the morning, and she's tired. She tired, but other family members tell me, like, she did disappear, she did Royals, but the hospital. And then my father have a cousin that went to the hospital to see him. When him got there for almost 2 hours, the lady was not there, right? Mm-hmm. Me, I'm not speaking on the medical parts of what happened to Daddy because he did have high blood pressure and whatever. Mm-hmm. So I can't go say, like, oh, him never have high blood pressure. Oh, she did this to you.
So,
whatever.
Like, the medical so him have a history of high blood pressure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So right there, it's like, that's why I'm not going to talk about the medical part because I'm not the doctor, man of God.
You can't assume.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But my thing is just like how everything else transpired. Mm-hmm. My sister is there praying for Daddy. She's singing one of his favorite hymnals. Me, I don't know nothing about church. My father was a godly somebody. Mm-hmm. My mother was godly too. Them grew up in a church. When I became such age in America, like, I never went to church. I stopped going because my mother stopped forcing me. Like, I just didn't go nowhere. Mm-hmm. So I didn't know about church. I want my older sister know about church. I don't know a damn thing. Mm-hmm. So she has sing one of my favorite hymnal to him. This lady stand up outside. I look at my sister. I pray for my father. Like, you scam somebody. Mm-hmm. She look. I said to myself, Jesus Christ, like, my girl pretend like that shit that show. It's so evident. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, okay. So, me look on she, the same way she look on my sister. Then her daughter was like, they're going to leave, blah, 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 and come back. I stayed at the hospital with my father. Later on the day, she wasn't there. At one point, my asked her doctor, like, where's your mom? What time is she coming to the hospital? Because I live down the street, right? I don't live in Canada. We're here traveling from God knows where, from, the U.S., and them not there, but them live on the street. Mm. So she said, they're going to come, like, after blah, blah, blah. Her mom's at work. Right? That's when I said, Jesus Christ, you're a man up on the deathbed. You at work, but you never go work the night before, him text sick or whatever happened to him. Like, that shit don't make no sense to me. Mm. I'm just like, oh, how is she at work, in a time like this? She was like, she's not there for a long time, but, like, her mom's going to come. I'm going to say, my man's sick and they're in the hospital. Like, there's no blasted way. Even if I did my dead or not dead, like, just in the hospital in general. When I take myself, go work for, I never got work the night before I take sick. Mm-hmm. I showed that I work in the other night. So I said, okay, can't accuse nobody because, like I said, man of God, man of my father, man of she, man of no transfer, or whatever. My thing is just everything leading up after the fact. So we're there. I decided we're going to go home, right? We went home the Friday night. We left. The Saturday we reach home now. Everybody asked me, like, give me no reach home safely, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, yes. We did a group meeting on WhatsApp. So that's how we're going to stay connected because, now we're home, but we have people in England who want to know. We have people in Jamaica, that wants to know. So we kept doing family video calls, and they added me and my siblings to the call. But at the same time, it's just like, them don't want to talk to family, right? Them not owe them the obligation, them not to explain to them, like, they just don't want to talk to them. It was just supposed to be me and my sister. But at the time, I'm just like, I never like the feeling. If say, my auntie said to me, like, such uncle, I said, like, yeah, so I can't get to her because, like, she not answer way. And, she has said, like, the girls, I know she have to talk to her. I'm like, oh, no. She can't tell to no shit like that because, yes, I'm not afraid about, I phone a brother. Right?
All right, so I'm going to get this straight now because I want to concentrate on most of the things and what your auntie did come on here and say. So, the last days, talking about the last days of your father now. So, let me get an understanding. So, you guys went to see him in the hospital before he passed on, basically?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to see him. Can the doctor tell him to say, is a chance he will make it or a slim chance?
So, with that right there, just as I said, the medical part, I didn't want to comment on it because it's like if Daddy was supposed to recover, the chance was slim, but he wouldn't be himself 100%. And me and my father had the conversation already where my grandma, she's kind of in the same state, like kind of a vegetable. And we basically said, like, we would not want that. Like, I told my mom already, God forbid nothing happened to me and I'm in that state. I'm sorry, don't have to do, but don't keep me here because that's wicked. Like, if I can't talk, I'm gonna just lie down there bed bound. Like, that's something I don't want. My father already told me that. Like, what we had to my grandmother, like, that's a wickedness because I said it's not my choice. Like, I know me I do it, but, my grandma is kind of in that same predicament. So we spoke about it and I said, we wouldn't want to do that to daddy because if daddy can't sing, talk, respond, and he's just laying there, can't communicate. You're not even from here. I said, that's just wickedness.
Wickedness, yes. Yeah, I get a point.
So that right there now, we came to that point where we said, like, if that's the odds, like, we're going to let him pass. But we were going to let him pass on his own, meaning nobody never supposed to pull no bumper clap plug on him. Make God take him when the ventilator stopped working, when him heart decide to give out, just make him go by himself. We come home now. We're on a family meeting. The doctor said they did the test. There was 2 types of tests to see, like, if he was brain dead. The first test that they did was the one that they didn't have to go to the second test because the second test now was, like, the more important one, where if the first test was, like, no, then they would have to do the more extreme test, which was, like, a longer time period to declare, like, no. Then did the first test. Them said they took him off the ventilator for 45 seconds and he took 3 breaths by himself. So right this and now, the guy said, that's not something to be very happy about, but it is good. It is good that he did take 3 breaths by himself because, he's still here hanging in like he's trying. So I said, okay, sometimes your body needs rest, right? So the doctor said yes. I said, okay, we want to give him the rest. So we said tomorrow we can do the same test again, right? And we can see if when they do the test again, like, him start take 10 breaths by himself or 7. I said, because sometimes you just need to rest. So the doctor said, that's what we're going to do. Me get up after the phone call, like, I hung up because them still at talk, whatever. Just for my sisters to text me, like, she's pulling the plug. And I'm like, well, not talk about, like, I just hung up the phone, but them still
pulling the plug, such lady.
Yes, right? So my sisters are 20 idiot, like, I'm gonna know why they didn't come to me because me the one was like, my head don't on straight. But they're like, you have to call her. So Mr. Call who? And I'm gonna tell me like, call her. I'm Mr. Call her for what? Mr. We just got off the phone. Mr. When I said I'm in a sense, the doctor said, we're gonna try this again tomorrow, like follow up. So me start texting on a group chat between me and my siblings and her kids, so my stepsisters, and I start asking them like, what changed? We just spoke to the doctor, and when me a text, I'm texting like 5 sentences back to back to back. That's when the girl responded and she said, the doctor's right here. She's going to call me so I can talk to the doctor. No, me to my phone with doctor, and I literally asked him like, what just changed? Within a few minutes, I just got off the phone. Man looked at me and tell me, said, he understands I wanted to give him some rest, let him try or whatever, but it's just like, it's one person's decision. So him said if 10 people make a decision and 6 people said yes, they wanted to let him keep trying, and 4 people opposed and said no. He said regardless of the matter is he's only listening to one person because him can't listen to like all 10 away. One person makes that majority decision. So I said, okay. I said, who's that person? She then at the corner, this is a video call. They're all in the hospital room. So I'm like, who's the person? Mind you, I'm still on the call with my auntie at Jamaica, which is his sister, my aunt in England, his sister, my siblings. I think my grandfather was on the call, and like other family members where WhatsApp wasn't showing me like exactly who. But at that time, I didn't have business. My mother did on the phone, my business. I'm just like, so you're telling me that Jennifer is pulling the plug? The guy just shake him head. So I say it again, like, so Namiva tell me, like, she is making the decision. She's making this call. She's standing in the corner with her head hanging down. Mind you, she's hearing me, right? And I couldn't do nothing but flip the fuck out. Like, for the most part, I was respectful of the strength of my father. Like, made across this one. Like, them know me scared, but I was trying to, like, keep it cordial for the most part. So I'm just like, when Namiva tell me, like, she had to do this right now. The guy shake him head. I'm going to tell them, say, nobody don't call my Ross phone, both funeral. Nobody don't call my phone. I said if that's the decision that she wants to make after we just said, like, we're going to make him try upon him or make him pass on him or whatever. You know, I said to hell with her no. I said, also, I still sit up on the phone. I was talking about, you know, when the money is attack, mind you, my siblings then sit up on the phone. But I said, also, I want to sit up on the phone with her and talk about blah, blah, blah. I said, I'm not call my fucking phone. I said, don't call my phone. I cuss, I could cuss the mama hang up. So then my sister's text, not my sister, my older sister texted them in the group chat and was like, did they pull the plug? These people took like 1 hour and 30 minutes to respond. The daughter responded. She was driving when she saw the message, but yes, with the crying emoji. And then she said, but her sister recorded it because her phone died. So she can send the video if we want. My sister, yeah, so my sister, like I saw my mom fucking say, my sister said, you know, okay, they can send it. And she put like, you know, like you're so heartbroken and you're so, no. Like, I'm gonna do that shit as soon as me reach out my fucking yard. That's a one, right? And it's just like, they might make up their mind about other things before, but it's just like, really? Am I just supposed to go on with what everybody else said? I'm like, I'm not like that. I'm sorry. My father knew me already. My father could have told me, like, you know, Mose, do this because such and such and such. For the most part, like I said, I was respectful because of the person he was with. You know, not respect, but it's respect to a certain extent. You can't respect somebody where it's just like they don't value your opinion. They're not letting you talk. Like, I such a say. I mean, ain't that. So that's why we don't have no conversations other than my dad. Or when him up on the phone to say like, oh, you know, say something here. I'm say, oh, like hi, a fake ass hi, because it was always fake and she know that. But we know plug pull, they must send video, whatever. I didn't respond to nothing. This is the 8th. I didn't respond to a damn thing. And then them send message the 9th, the Sunday saying, can we do a group meeting to discuss like, you know, what's next? And then I said to my sister, I'm like, I'm not responding to the message because what we are gonna discuss, like, I said, no, just pull the plug in the day 24 hours it and what we are gonna talk about. I said, I don't want to talk. I said to them, if we don't want to talk, we don't talk, but I don't want to talk, and nobody can talk for me. So they said, okay. Then my sister responded and she said, can we do like tomorrow or something? Tomorrow come, the Monday, the daughter texted back like, can we just do the next day because, you know, like they're not up for it. Everybody's grieving and blah, blah, blah. We got on the phone the Tuesday now. You know, everybody's talking and it's the video call. My phone up and I ceiling top. And they're like, how are you guys? You know, and I'm just like, how am I supposed to be? Like, I'm confused. Mind you, when I saw my father, like, I already told myself and I told God and I told my mom, I already said my goodbyes to daddy. Like, intentionally because I knew how it was going to play out. Mary didn't know. So I said my goodbyes to me to see him. So when everybody else had tell me, like, if worse come to worse, you know, and the last time to see your dad and say goodbye is at this funeral, you have to go. No, I do not. Who told me that? God never told me that. The dead told me that. Like, did my father with dead God and tell me, say, oh, man, for come at the funeral? No, he did not. My dad had his wishes to go be buried next to his grandfather in Jamaica on his family land. The land is owned by his father, all right? I told them his wishes, like what me no say want buried. Them said, okay, we can do that. All of that right there, so they told me they're going to do that, but they need like the information from the funeral home in Jamaica where he's going to be buried so them can give the funeral home that they're dealing with. We all basically give up the information, all right? So then the girl sent a message from the funeral home and said, this is what they sent over. And it was something in the line of they needed to know where he's buried, who's taking the body as regards to like the funeral home. We'll send over like the information that we chose. And then she told me that they wanted his passport, they wanted other information, but they can give up the information to the passport and stuff since, you know, their mom have that information and have his paperwork. So I said, okay. Then the girl sent us the contract with the airfare and stuff, right? So we're like, okay. Then I'm asked, like, did we start preparing for the funeral in Jamaica and stuff yet? But me, I'm just like, no, because then that's something I really want to talk about. Like, me, I said to myself, Jesus, in that 7 days yet, I know not push me. Like, the older one come tell me, say, well, you know, you guys have to get on it because it's not something we can prolong. Like, yes, it's a sad moment or whatever, but, you know, it's still something we have to get done. And they're paying for the body each day that the body's there. So it's just like, you know, whatever. Then them just says that they're doing a service in Canada And I never opposed it. I told the daughter, I love that for them. Like, actually, I said, because daddy did just been almost, 10 years in Canada. And he had a life with them church people and the people that he met. So I said, for y'all to give him a service in Canada, like, I appreciate it. That's good. I said, but his funeral is supposed to be in Jamaica. So we agreed to that. That was the agreement from morning. They asked if we can, like, give memories and stuff to him towards the thing. But me to myself, I already told my sisters, I never did do it because one, any giving I have to give is to the program in Jamaica. Like, I can't do it 2 times. And that is something I want, though, to begin with, for me to, like, contribute, like, oh, daddy like this, daddy like that, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to do it. So I told them, like, no, I never did nothing towards it. So then the daughter sent, if we wanted, like, any input, like, any tribute songs, we could send it by, I think, November 19th. I said, okay. I said nothing, because I never know for send. Basically, fast forward to, I want to say, last week, Friday, the daughter told me they authorized my name underneath the contract to pay for the body to get shipped to Jamaica. Because when them asked about it, like, nobody never know who they pay for it. And me, at one point, I said, well, shit, if everybody's so rich and situation in my family, everybody have money, but them are going to let them have the money, like, why am I going to pay for it? I tell my mother, I said, well, moms, I'm not paying for it. I said, because we don't want the body to go to Jamaica, but they kept acting like, money is not an issue, but the money was the issue. Like, every time we spoke about, it's X amount to send the body, everybody get quiet. So I waited a little bit, and I'm just like, so really, everybody waits? Then I said, all right, whatever, because I don't know some people's situation, like, they don't have it or not. So I said, off the strength of, this is what daddy wanted. He wanted to be buried in Jamaica next to his grandfather, like, just honor it. So I told the girl, like, in order for me to contact the funeral home, I need the information. And at the same time, that's when Goody texted me. Let me go to my messages on WhatsApp. That's when Goody texted me, and she was asking me, she basically said, good afternoon. This is a Thursday. Good afternoon. Hope all is well, and you are coping as best as possible. Please give me an approximate count of how many people would be in attendance. Thanks. All right. So I told her, good afternoon. I wouldn't be able to give you an approximate count because I don't know who's going. I haven't had any conversations with anyone that's going. However, I need the information or the number to make the payment on daddy's body to be shipped. It didn't say a number or email on the invoice that I have in regards to the airfare because I had sent it, but, like a crop something, it wasn't showing me everything. So I said, okay. She told me she was going to have her daughter send over stuff. She said, I will get Tegan. I call him now, come to business, come solve. I will get Tegan to send the information to you. Then she said, could you provide the plot location and let me know if there's a point of contact at the funeral home in Jamaica regarding the burial plans? Thank you. So I told her, okay, when I got the information from her daughter, then I will let her know what the information she wants. Because at this point, it's just like, why may I give you information? I'm going to know it. We already know where the plot was because I told her it's family land. And, he can be buried where he wants to be buried. That's not an issue. Her daughter sent me everything. She sent me everything under the sun. She told me, your name is authorized to make the payment, right? She sent me daddy death certificate. She sent me the contract. She sent me, I think, other information also. And I said, okay. So I called the guy from the funeral home, and they might didn't know me because I guess I was just added to, be authorized. So he asked me, do I want to make the payment now? I told him yes. We tried to make the payment, but he was telling me that with my U.S. debit card that I was trying to use, it's Canadian dollars, so I have to call the bank or do something in regards because it's not a ticket. So I told him I'm going to call him back Saturday, the next day. Because they are closed. Them closed 7 p.m. I told him I'm going to call him back the next day to make the payment. I called back Saturday. They said he was in a funeral service. He will be back like later on. And I keep calling the people and them I said like, oh, he's not here yet. So I called close to 7 o'clock, like 6:30. And them said, oh, he's here now. So I said, okay, I'm just trying to make the payment because I just want to, have it in payments and pay for the body. And that's it. Send me the receipt and that's it. So he took the money and then he sent me my receipt. Right after him sent me the receipt, I asked him, like, what's the next step? Because I don't know nothing about funeral. right? Me never plan funeral much as I said body go back to Jamaica. So him said to me, he's already in contact with Prestige, and Prestige is, I guess, or funeral home in Jamaica. We're related to them. So basically them gonna take care of that body when they reach it. That's not the issue. The guy said they were very respectful on his behalf, like them communicate with him quickly, and he liked that. So him tell me said right now he's booking daddy confirmation for the flight. And basically, the flight is going to bring him to Norma Manley, and Prestige is going to pick daddy up. And then from there, like, that's the end of his part when they give him confirmation that they picked the body up from the airport. Like, he's done with it. So I said, okay, send me the flight information when you book it, because right there, I have to let people know on my part, like, okay, the body's going to be down the 3rd or the 5th. So you guys can book on a ticket for go Jamaica accordingly for the funeral. The guy told me, okay, just for me to pay the thing on Saturday, right? Sunday morning, I get a call from my aunt, and it was basically telling me, like, I have to call this woman. So I said, call her for what? She said, the lady call her and tell her to pay for the body. But if I don't call her, the body not going away. So right, that's a marriage start cussing me. So what kind of woman this? Like, what's the point of giving me permission? What's the point of talking? I say, like, the body.
So why should I want you call her back for one now? I don't understand.
Because her ass, like, that's she want. Me not in that. Like, my father not married. I'm sorry. What more ass kiss me can kiss after married? I kiss her ass for the most part. So, like, me say no.
So what after that now?
So, I tell my auntie, said, my auntie talk for a while. And I said, well, I'm going to call her, but I'm not call her now. Because I'm kind of vexed. Like, why she come get up and call you for tell you, like,
So why she never call you straight?
Yeah. My thing is, I send her the receipt to the daughter. Because my mother said, well, Sonny, say you pay fee now, just send it. So look bad to make it seem like, you pay fee, you have to contact her. She said, send it anyways. So I said, moms, regardless, they're going to see it because I fit them contract. Like, they're going to system pay fee because the guy's going to send them the receipt also. So I said, don't business, just send it. So you can see when they're on the same page. I said, all right, I sent it. The daughter thumbs up the receipt. On WhatsApp, she thumbs it up. So I said, all right. Then, I said, all right, I talk to my auntie. The lady called me. She did call my son. No, she don't call my son there because I end up calling her. I call her, and we did that talk. We're talking, and the daughter was talking, and this why I'm like, this shit just don't make no sense to me because what conversation will come on the phone? It's a 3-way video call. Me, her daughter. The girl said to me, the good thing is, since it's paid for now, we don't have to pay for the extra days. So regardless, if the funeral is set for December 1st for the service, after that, even if the decide to send the body to Jamaica like the week after, we don't have to pay for it because it's already paid for. And that's for them problem because that's how long they're going to wait to put him on a flight. So that becomes their problem. So I said, okay. And then she was like, the second thing is, what was the second thing? So she basically went out to pay for this, and basically like everything's in alignment. This lady come now. Why is this the first time I'm hearing that Kevin body wants to go to Jamaica? I nearly flip the fuck out. I nearly lose my screws. Mr. What? Because at the same time, I know somebody going to blaze up on her, and that she didn't want, like certain reaction because she know mistake. She know my mouth. I know some of my father tell her about me in some shape or form. So it's just like, I'm trying to keep my composure till I start walking around the house. I start walking around the house, so my mother start walk like behind me. My sister coming out the room. Mind you, everybody know I listen. My cousin did over, we're all listening, but it's a video call, so she don't know it's a dick time I hear, in the same room as me because I have the phone on me. So she said, it's the first time she's hearing that, my dad's body wants to go to Jamaica. So I'm like, lady, how so? If from the beginning, from the 8th, when he did I want to start on funeral, we've been talking about Jamaica. Mr. If at the first you hear about the body, how the hell you have a contract for the body go Jamaica for the airfare? That's on your burial contract. You draft that up. I said, how did I get authorization? You guys had to add Sandra and Harris underneath that bumper clot to make pay feet. Then when I called, it's just like, it's a domino effect. I could not call to pay them people to ship the body go nowhere in the first place if they never authorized it. So she said, she speak to my family, if me speak to my family. So I'm like, no, because like everybody's grieving and they're not doing well. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody. So she used that as like, oh, she knows I'm going to talk to him. She come tell me she spoke to my grandfather and my grandfather said him can't bury there. I said, what? She said she speak to my auntie, which is my grandfather's sister, and, that's what she said too. And she said if the body come to Jamaica, like, she not gonna fit her. So she started telling me bullshit. I'm literally cut her off. I said, no. Mr. One thing, I said, I just have to call somebody we just saying, like, ask them, because I said, that doesn't make sense. I said, for one thing, it's just like, I'm auntie raised my father. I said, right now, she can't even hold her head at Jamaica. So how you going to tell me, if the body's not coming home? She said she not go. So she'll tell me, like, don't call them. What do you mean don't call them? Mm-hmm. Lie at people when they're basically, when you're contradict yourself. Mm-hmm. Me, I'm getting straight to the point. Don't come tell me, say, Keisha said this. I want to tell her, say, okay, man, go back and ask Keisha. You feel some type of way, you tell me, don't ask nobody nothing. Mm-hmm. And we say, like, I tell. So I told her, I'm going to call, my grandfather and ask him why daddy can't bury upon the family land. Why? Like, I just want to know why. And when did he tell her that? She told me, like, don't call him, blah, blah, blah. And then I end up calling my uncle, which is my father's brother, because she started telling me, like, Aim said this, that, and the third. So she had tell me stuff, it pissed me off now. And I'm just like, lady, listen. I said, like, wait up on the phone.
So, all of this, so yes, she said, and allege, you should say it.
She said, it's not no allege. Me and about 6 people working out, she said the same thing. Like, nobody not tell like on this lady. And my thing, I'm have to say to her, is just like, paper trail is one hell of a thing, lady. Everything was basically, through message, majority of it. So it's just like, how is this the first time you're hearing that anybody want to go to Jamaica when this have been the same song we were all singing since on a pull plug? And then that's another thing. My family in Jamaica, it's all walking a talk, said, me and my sister pulled the plug. Oh, me and my sister pulled the plug. Yeah, because that's what she go tell certain people when she can't give them, like, she pulled the plug on Kevin. Oh, and I told her my message on my day go off, and I tell her, I said, the next time me, family member walk on taxi, we pull the plug from my father. She not gonna get a lot at me because, baby, tell him the truth. You pulled the plug. You know why you pulled the plug. You could have stand aside to see him. Like, that was the whole point. And I get it. Like, I'm a female. When you're vexed with man in a certain ways, like, you do certain things and you feel certain type of way. But regardless, like, this is my father. This is not your father. Mm-hmm. So me can't feel how me feel and she can't feel how she want to feel. She said she did her wife. Good for you.
So talk to me now. Where you say? So basically, final says she said she not go bother send the body to Jamaica.
Yes.
So basically she did try to manipulate you, make you put you against your family if you saw them said this and them said that. We're not go so can you confirm from them so it was all lie, right?
I basically confirmed it because I called my grandfather. I am said, say the last time this lady speak to him was the 7th. That the day before she pulled the plug from my father. He said me and this woman don't have no conversation. So all she tell me that.
Oh God. Wow.
Yeah. So I was like, oh wow. So I talked to my grandfather for a while. And I said, well, it was like, know what this woman I want. I meet a wicked woman like she before. Only 2 times I meet her and they married. And that was the wedding. And when they come down in that July, and she turned up out that door by the car. Like somebody was uncomfortable. I've been up herself and I scrub her face and she never come in. She said, she not come in. She'll make them have them talk, them time. That's what she tell him. And daddy did tell me the same thing. Because then I did it for 10 minutes and she did ready to leave. So daddy tell me. Because she basically run a strict ship. But she not run a strict ship with me. So all them did that talk. And when she did that talk, I said to my uncle, well, daddy body pay for, right? Underneath the contract, it literally stated that the purchaser, I said, I became the purchaser as soon as my pay feed. When them authorized me, I said, it's just like, it's so much different ways to go about it because I'm in a business. Like, I told the guy from the funeral home, I don't want my money. I said, what I want is my service for you to send my father's body where we said it was going. He said she came and she paid for a plot. Goody never paid for a plot from the beginning because she never had no intentions to bury daddy.
Oh, okay. We get the picture now everything we asking now. So true you will get permission and pay for your body. So you would be the whole of your body right now. You're responsible because you pay a fee for ship at Jamaica. So she now as the wife now, true she wants to stop that now. She went and pay for your plot. And at the beginning where she did plan for the cremate or just what?
Well, every time we say she planned for cremate, she be go Maria like, oh my God, why would I do that? No, that's not an option. With her like herself, that's a fucking option for she, man, an idiot. Because she never paid for it. Them literally say we're gonna send the body to Jamaica because them just did them funeral service so they can view the body and have a night and do a send off for him.
Yeah,
And then in
send off.
Jamaica now,
Right,
the
and then
funeral will
send
be
back the
held in
body. Send
Jamaica.
back the body. Normally, them keep a funeral and send back the body to the funeral home and then get it sorted out
That's
to come
what
to
was going to
Jamaica.
happen.
Right. So
Her thing was,
she stop all of that now, basically. So them are plan a funeral. But I want to get it straight so my audience them can understand. So she now plan a funeral and get a plot now. So the funeral set for which date in Canada now?
It's still set for December 1st.
December 1st. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what the family feel about that? Any of you guys are go? Come basically on go.
Okay, so that's her thing right there. So with her daughter, come and send me the service program. Them tell me to send it to my family. And me tell them straight up, me not send it to Dick Tom, not hurry. I said the same way when the mother take my father phone and unlock it and I call my family members like she's a mad deranged somebody. I said the same way when they can take him phone and send it to whosoever. I said don't tell me son and have, Auntie Susie number because it ain't a daddy phone. I said when they look for whatever, when they look for, see everything else. So, go send it to the people. Don't ask me for no numbers because you don't have to. Them ignore that part there. And then when she asked me who's coming, I told her I don't know because realistically, I don't know. I don't control people. And I told her it's not fair. I said it's not fair. It's not fair to my grandfather. It's not fair to his mother. It's not fair to my elderly family in Jamaica that want to see daddy go off. I said, so that's why I kept pushing, let us just have the funeral in Jamaica for him. It was never an issue before. It became an issue when I paid for the body.
So talk to me now. So how she pay for a spot for him. The funeral home said that them are go with where the wife said, cause she have the last say or how it go?
Oh yes. So the guy told me it became a complex situation and I asked him how so. I said because legally when my name was authorized underneath this last contract, because I don't know if he thought he was talking to no idiot. Nope. I said legally when you guys authorized me under the contract and you took my money, I said I still want my service. This is not something where she could come back and tell you, oh no, I changed my mind. She gave you the authorization and I gave you mine. Mr. I do not want a refund. I said, and as soon as I see no $3,000 refund to my card, I said it's gonna be an issue between me, you, and her. The guy know when it comes to legal terms and certain stuff, how they can't go about certain shit, so they need to respond.
Yeah, but I think legal is still, to be honest with you, me and a lawyer, but I think the wife have the last say. So when can do, cause if him go against the wife will them can get lawsuit you have to understand. So we have to go do a refund you back your money and you have to go work out that based on my understanding when I know a little about law. Cause him have to protect film business cause she can sue him if he go against cause the wife are the next of kin by law. Now what time he have 10 son, 10 daughter, mother, father, once him join a band with a woman, is like I don't feel them pitting no more. As she responsible. Same goes for him too. If a female wife did in a position, his daughter then could tell him where to go about it or when to do, unless him consider it. You understand? So yeah, so when I got up on the phone and say, oh, I true you're talking for me. I have to just talk it as all I know it. And I know people are going to comment and say, yeah. But why would she want to deprive the family member, especially his mother and father who is still alive and his daughter, if you don't have a good send off?
This lady still have not yet to call my grandmother for saying, no, stay up, you're pitting dead. But she cannot call my auntie within the same house as my grandmother. She not tell her, Kevin passed. She not call my grandfather and say, your son passed. But she can't call everybody else and send out Ross pamphlet like, oh, come to the funeral in Canada, bitch. Nobody not come nowhere. You think this is a friggin' party? Like, she have her send off just to show face.
Yeah, I want to call her so still, because you don't know any idea did a stepmother, You can't just make it slide. That's, I have to call her in the names, because you don't know. I'm frustrated and I'm vexed and them something there. It is sad if you know, so your father, and what I'm sorry for, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not sorry for you like I'm sorry for the father and the mother, especially him father. That them have the right. And then bring him in a world. Them have the right for at least can say goodbye or then something there.
Yeah, that's not what she told my grandfather. She
when
said,
I say grandfather, I feel it for him and know so a family plot and son that and them now have a say and it's like them is nobody.
That's what she tell them. She tell them say parents don't count and siblings don't count. She not care about for them opinion, my grandmother and grandfather opinion. She don't business about it and his siblings them. She don't business about none of that. She says that goes. But at the same time, I don't feel it for nobody but my younger sister. That's who I feel it for. Like everybody else, she's only 12 years old.
Okay. So, you'd have come like your father left, come on one plane to Canada, and then he just gone and nobody now go get to see him back. Basically, like he just gone and vanish. And I must say condolences to your family, and I hope you stay strong. And this is a lesson we may always say persons, when you not get married to certain females, and when you not get married to certain, always a female them I get problem. Because I cover a couple stories and I be a female them. And once again, why all of these stories always coming from Canada? Me never get one from England. Me never get one from America. I always Canada. I don't know. So I don't know what's going on over there. But you know, I mean, it's sad if you know, say a family can come together and just have a closure to make everybody happy. You understand? Because them could have kept the funeral and just say, we could keep on look ceremony done and make the family get him back out here. Everybody would have satisfied.
That's the thing. She's basically having people feel like the family right now. She's making them feel like we never paid for it.
She hide something, cover it up or something. What is it? I don't understand.
Yeah, she can't regret anybody. It's definitely next door at all time, I guess.
Strange. And then I like, based on how you talk, and I like they did have one of the happiest relationship.
It sure was not. It was not. But I guess that's a conversation for another day because...
All right. Well, I want to take if you tell her thanks for coming on the platform. I appreciate it. And he definitely post it. I hope this give family some relief and so on. You have a picture with him, send me a picture. Come on, you say you want to put up your picture to beside the father. So send them come. We post it. All right. Stay strong, yeah?
Thank you.
Yeah, man. All right. Anyway, guys, that's how we are going to leave it. It is what it is. I want another story. Another drama. Anyway, I'm out.